This call comes in from a woman. She says, I come to LA, have business there. I'd like to have lunch with you. Somehow it got to me, and my assistant told me, and I said, I'm sorry, I don't have time. And then I stopped and I felt this, wait a minute, I'm supposed to do this. And she goes, no, you're right, you don't have time. There's all these things I got to plug in here. I said, no, I'm going to do this. She rolls her eyes, goes, okay, I'll set it up. So I sit down, and this lady says, well, I got a problem I want to talk to you about. I said, what? And she said, well, I was coming home from the doctor's office, and I'd just been diagnosed with breast cancer. And she said, I didn't believe in God. I mean, I didn't even think about God. But just didn't believe, really. And she said, but I was devastated, and I'm driving home, and I heard you on the radio tell a guy that if he wanted to know, to seek him, and God would reveal himself. She said, so I didn't know I didn't know what to do. She said, I went home and I got on my knees and I said, if you're real, I need to know, I need help. And she said, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like a bubble of love came and enveloped me. And it was Jesus. And he said, it's going to be okay. And she said, and I was held there in this bubble for probably a few minutes. She couldn't really tell, but something like that. And then it went away. And I said, how can you have a problem? You said you had a problem. What? Sounds like your problem was solved. She goes, but I cried out to God, and Jesus showed up. But I asked for God. I said, well, that's who would show up. He is God. She goes, but you don't understand. I said, what? She said, I'm Jewish. I said, well, he surprised a lot of Jews.